Everybody. Yeah, I just finished doing cardio on my birthday. Yep, today I turned 34. So, I just wanted to, well, first of all, thank everyone who, said happy birthday to me and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. But, I just wanted to talk about today, what was going on with me regarding contest prep, stuff like that. Regarding that, everything is going good. I hit a new low of today of 182.3. My stage goal weight is of 175. So, I have 13 weeks away. Got about 7 pounds left to go. So I'm well ahead of schedule. So, that's going good. Energy levels a little down. But, hey, that's once I start drinking caffeine again or coffee, which will probably be soon. That should be good. I went out to lunch on Sunday, had a good time, and I had a really huge burger with some good fries, some sweet potato fries, and I was still able to fit that within my allotment of calories for the day. Actually, I was under. Woke up the next day and only gained quote unquote a pound due to water retention from the extra sodium intake. So you can have a life, within in contest prep. Of course, you can't go to buffets and stuff like that, but it's still possible as long as you do everything within moderation and you track exactly what you're eating. But regarding me turning 34, every year, I don't know if this is just me or it might just be a natural thing. I go through a little, I'm not gonna say depression, but you just reflect on what you have accomplished at that set amount of time in your life. I'm 34 now, and that's 34 years of doing what. For me, through my I would say late teenage years, definitely going into my 20s. I've battled. I've dealt with depression, and it was up until recently, I would say up until after just right after I started working out, I just, I'm not going to say no one is, I think, once people have some form of depression, I don't believe it's gone. You just learn how to cope. And there's no cure for depression. It's just coping mechanisms. Some days are better than others. Just like everything else, it just comes in waves. The difference with some people and others is that they obviously there's different conditions, but I think it's the coping mechanisms. And for the most part with me, I keep a pretty even keel throughout my day. I'm kind of monotone. I'm just flat for the most part. Some days I have my peaks and some days I have my lows, but that's life. But I've really been thinking about Antonio, what have you done, and what have you done with your life? What are you doing? And there's a lot of stuff. I'm big. I tend to do a lot of living in the past, not living in the past, but a lot of regrets. I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have done that. If I would have did this, my life would be this way. But then I'll get an email or I'll get a message saying, Antonio, you have inspired me. You're doing this. We're watching you do this. Please continue to do this. And then that's when I realize this is what you are supposed to do. This is why you're here. I know that sounds cliche and stuff like that, but I've always been one to help people. At first I thought it was, maybe it might be in a physical sense of like becoming a police officer or joining the military. I didn't join the military. I did apply for the police department, went all the way almost to the top. Passed all the tests, hurdles and everything, and then all of a sudden, got hit with a hiring freeze and I was out. So that didn't work. So then I realized, well, I can still help people by doing this fitness thing, doing what I constantly do, showing that someone coming from X amount of pounds can get to this while dealing with all life's issues that everyone faces, day in and day out. I know that's why I'm here. And as I get older, and as the people who watch me get older, we're getting older together, and I'm still progressing. They're seeing that I can progress. That pushes off of me to them. It's like, well, if Antonio can do it, I can do it. And, that's a very humbling experience when you know that there's people out there who are using you as their inspiration. So, it's real. It's real. It's real humbling, and it's. I'm thankful that I have that. I have that ability to inspire people. The reason why I got on the whole mental health thing is because May is Mental Health Month, and I don't care what anybody says. I believe mental health issues, especially in the African American community, is still a taboo subject. I think it's viewed upon, people are viewed upon as being weak if they come to the conclusion that they cannot handle certain situations. And, obviously that's bad. There was a well-known woman. She started some group, I believe, or organization for African American women or black women, whatever. And she committed suicide. I believe she was dealing with depression for a long time, and she just finally, I guess she just came to the realization that she couldn't take it anymore, so she ended her life. So it's serious. It's something that should not be taken lightly. If any of you guys are definitely out there who have depression, who are really depressed, definitely go seek some type of professional help. Do not try to keep it in. That's something that I still have to deal with. I keep a lot of stuff in. I just say it is what it is, and I try to deal with it the best of my ability, but it doesn't work like that. We have families, we have friends. Well, be careful of your friends. You don't, just make sure you know who you're telling your information to, that they are there for you 100%. There is a support network out there. So that's it. 13 weeks. I'm about to go home and make myself a little cake. That will fit within my macros, of course, and enjoy the rest of this day. Like I said, it's my body's looking good. I'm feeling good, somewhat, and I can't wait to get back on stage. So here's a 34. Hopefully, I live another 34, and by then I have. I've recently joined Team Old Man. Soon, in the next 34 years, it's going to be Geriatric Old Man Team or something, but I'm still going to be in the weight room. I don't care if they have to drag me in there. That's just something it's never going to end. But anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I might as well, he's probably going to kick my butt, but yeah, I'm just going to go and say it. Me and Jordan Graham, if you don't know who he is, look him up. He's a very good friend of mine. We have teamed up, and we offer general weight loss services. It's nothing serious. We just offer advice and stuff like that. So, if you're interested, please contact me or him, and we'll definitely, get you there. We have a couple of clients right now who are doing successful, and the thing is, they're dealing with life's ups and downs like everyone else, and but the most important thing is we're just giving them knowledge that they will keep for the rest of their lives. So if you're interested in that, I'm here. I'm always here to offer help. But anyway, like I said, enjoy the rest of your day. You all have a good one. Bye.